If you're not familiar with Terry Hershner, he's the crazy man in 2013 that took a 2012 Zero motorcycle, loaded it with batteries, chargers, added insane aerodynamics, and then rode it from San Diego, California to Jacksonville, Florida in 135 hours. I want to know if a stock Energica Ribelle can beat that record nowadays with the help of the Electrify America CCS charging network, which is now coast to coast on I-70. Alright, it is Friday morning, 5:44 a.m. I'm not quite starting the clock yet. I'm heading to the pier in Santa Monica. I'm going to retrace my exact steps last time, but the first few days last time I wasn't really, racing, so this time I'm going to take everything I've learned from that run and push it to the limits and see if I can do this in 4.5 days.
It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is.
So as planned, I left at 5:50 a.m. and this is the Santa Monica Pier as I took a quick photo that was geotagged before it, so I had evidence that I was there at that time. Santa Monica and LA was pretty uneventful. 15 outside of LA was pretty cool. I don't know, I love the desert for some reason, just, vast openness and a little bit of rolling hills. Kind of cool. Alright, check this out. Oh, where'd it go? Complimentary session. No apps, no swiping, no RFID, no phones to overheat so the app doesn't work. Plug in, free juice. And it's solar powered. And it's freaking hot out. I'm gonna get some drinks and chill for the next probably hour. Welcome, free. Next stop, Vegas. I wonder what temperatures. It feels awfully hot. Oh. Okay, that was lame. Baker, gateway to Death Valley. Yep. It feels like you're in an oven. I mean, it's just the high 90s, but just sitting around like the breeze is just like an oven door being open and about to pull out cookies. But your face is the cookies. And it never comes out. Well, I was only getting about 8 kilowatts at this free charger at a rest stop. But I have more than enough to get to the outskirts of Las Vegas where there's an actual enclosed garage with another free charger. And the bike does not like being in the sun, of course. It's not helping it to get baked. So about 60 miles will be at the edge of Vegas and in a garage with protection from the sun. Probably still doing like 8 kilowatts, but at least it won't get any worse. So I'm off. Alright, I did notice it out here, but I think these are those like solar powered salt melting power plants. I don't know what to call them. I forgot these were out here. I didn't see them last time because it was dark. But they have these mirrors that focus all their light on those bright shiny points where salt is melted to a liquid, and then I guess it basically does like, a turbine. Turbine? What's I'm looking for? Anyways, they make power with solar focusing at the big shiny super heated spots, melting salt, I believe it is. And then I think there's traditional solar out there past it. That's amazing. Those things are so bright. I doubt it's going to be captured on camera right, but it's like looking into the sun almost. Awesome. So I'm at Sam's Club, and it's kind of funny. The gas pumps here are crazy backed up, and they route the traffic right by the chargers. Like, this goes way back there. So it's really awkward getting in here because everyone's like, oh, that dude's cutting the line. Why, don't go around me. You gotta wait like everyone else. You're on a motorcycle, you don't get around me. So I caught some lip coming in, and it's gonna be awkward getting out because, like, I'm not trying to cut. I'm just trying to get out of here. Just gonna go through some cones and try and casually and safely exit this place. Oh, motorcycles. So that is perfect. Alright, we are free. Okay, there's 2 more short jumps in Nevada. This is the north side of Vegas. 2 more little jumps. I don't want to go too far because it's 105 on the dash. And my phone's barely hanging in there. But 2 more short jumps with some charge stops, hour and a half, maybe an hour each. And then we'll be in a much cooler climate. The forecast for the third one is in the 70s instead of high 90s or 100. So just got to survive another 3 hours in the desert out here. Oh my god, these cars don't stop. But yeah, I'm getting about 8 kilowatts. Starts around 12 and it quickly tapers down to 8. So, not a fan of Nevada. Nevada hates me. Vegas particularly hates me. Bad flashbacks to last time I was here. Oh, we're going. So it's a little past 9 o'clock. I'm in Utah. All the hotels are booked. It's a holiday weekend. I was conflicted, like, do I plan ahead and not make it to my hotel? Or do I risk having no hotel? Well, all the hotels I was hoping to stay at as a early fallback kind of stop, like if I can only make it 450 or 500 miles, they're all booked, all the ones with chargers. So, I found a not great one, 160 more miles away. It's 9 o'clock, that's over 2 hours of riding. That was between 11 o'clock. You have to stop and charge. It's going to be past midnight when I get there. But at least it has a Tesla EVSC that I can Tesla tap into as long as they both aren't taken, which, oh my god, if that happens. There's a CCS charger nearby, so when I'm not nearby, I'd have to
Turn left.
ride a few miles to it and plug in and charge until like 2 in the morning, which I hate doing. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be exhausted sitting watching the bike charge at 7 kilowatts until 2 in the morning and then ride it back to the hotel and sleep for like 4 hours and get back up and do it all over again. This is a depressing update. So yeah, we're a little over 400. I think we're like 410 miles into the trip. It has not gone well, to say the least.
At the light, turn right onto North Green Spring
But
Drive.
the next 2 days at least look like they're going to be in the high 70s. No rain. It should be ideal conditions, and hopefully 12, 13 kilowatt charging all day long. You know, after the first charge or two. That are even better than that. So fingers crossed. It's gonna be a late one. Alright, so I just almost died. That trailer up there was gonna pass me. I moved to the slow lane, let him pass. And I look at my rear, or my left mirror, and I see he's going right down the middle of 2 lanes. And he's like right behind me. I swerve to the right, he swerves to the left, overcorrects, goes into the ditch a little bit, his trailer is flapping around, kicking up rocks and dust and stuff. He pulls it back, passes that semi we just passed, and that's him up there still. But, oh my god, I almost just died, like, big, like, I don't know, F-350 or something, pulling a trailer. Almost mowed me down, like probably feet away. I pulled this way, he went that way the last second. Woo! So, 10 p.m., 10:20 p.m., heading to the last charger for the night before I go to the hotel. Hopefully this is the worst day I have. So luckily there was a charger open when I arrived at about 2 a.m., which is the downside. I rode very late and ended up sleeping in the morning and set a bad precedent for the rest of the trip, where I'd continue to ride late and then wake up early with very little sleep and continue to ride for days on end.